Hello, all my dear Piscean friends. I've got a beautiful forecast for you. But first, I want to answer the question that keeps coming up, which is when are you going to start offering more astrology classes? Well, for those of you who have waited because you want so much to express your inner astrologer, you want to be an astrologer, and you've studied a little here, a little there, a little everywhere, and you're just confused about putting it all together. I will go through it with you simply and easily. Um, if you choose to study to, it's not study, but express your inner astrologer, I will support you. Um, and it should take about 9 months to go from the beginning, intermediate to and advanced, because they deal with uh, the early stuff, the easy stuff, um, the interpretation part, and the forecasting. Those are, once you get the beginning stuff, you're set. And we meet in a class. I record it on video and send it to you. So if you ever can't attend class, not to worry, you will get the class on video. So if this is something that you've wanted to do, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Send me a note, uh, and send me your contact information, because I will call you back and explain everything to you and answer all of your questions so that you're comfortable. And so on October 7th, 7 o'clock in the evening, we will begin my third class of this type. Once I got clear on what I was to do here on planet Earth, I thought, oh, okay, I can do that. Yep. And I've had the most marvelous students. And yes, some of them have hung out their shingle. And they are marvelous astrologers. So I would like to help you be your highest and best. So call me, email me. And now let's talk about you, okay? Let's talk about this beautiful chart. Look at the fourth house. You've got Jupiter, the greater benefic, in the fourth house of home, family, and real estate. And so I would suggest that you spend some time at home, either by yourself or with family members. Maybe have a couple of parties even for friends to come over. In other words, enjoy the house. If you're building one, if you're selling one, Jupiter is blessing you. And it's staying in that fourth house all of September. Now it's going to go retrograde in a little bit. So we'll talk about that when it occurs, all right? Mars, the red planet, is what you fight with and fight for. So I'm thinking, are we talking about the family here? You know, or are we talking about fighting for a new home, for example, that you really, really want? On the fourth, Mars moves out of the fourth house. Yay. And it moves into the fifth, where you can party like a party kid. Okay. Um, Wherever Mars is what you fight with and fight for. It's passion. So you've been fighting with or for your home, your family. And so on the fourth, you say, I paid my dues. I gave at the office. I'm ready to party. Your children will come first to you. Um, I'm not sure why, but they will come first to you. And Mars will stay in that fifth house of kids, which includes dogs and cats, etc. Now, Mercury's not retrograde anymore, but it's in the shadow of the retrograde, so it might just as well be retro. It is confusing. It feels exactly like it was, I mean, retrograde rather than in the shadow of the retrograde. I'm trying to think of something appropriate to say, and just the most mundane words come out. It's been that kind of day. So what you're going to do is keep focusing on your health and your job. And on the 9th, Mercury goes into that seventh house of partnership. Get out there and meet people, whether it's business or pleasure. You're looking for a one-on-one. And when that seventh house is triggered, that's one-on-one. Mercury thinks and talks, it doesn't act, but the sun does. The sun is in the seventh house and it rules the center of our life. And so the sun is saying relationships, whether personal or a business relationship, mean the world to you right now. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into the 8th house where it is transformed. You can help other people to create money in their own careers. So hold that thought. Then on the 26th, Mercury, the conscious mind, moves into the 8th house and adds its 2 cents to helping other people with their finances, perhaps, and looking at yourself and taking stock of you. This is the best part of having the sun in the 8th house. Looking at yourself. You don't have to talk to anybody about it. You can just say, I think I want to change a little something about me. Fine, do it. And lastly, we have Venus, the planet of love. And it is in your 8th house. So your love nature is undergoing a change. What you think about money is undergoing a change. And on the 22nd, Venus moves into your 9th house and you say, I get it. I get it. And you will. And you're going to want to travel or study higher subjects. I'm offering astrology classes. If that floats your boat, give me a buzz. Now, we have a new moon tonight at about 9:30 Eastern time. It's still in the dark of the moon. But that's okay. This new moon is in the 7th house of other people, the one-on-one relationship. And that's where you want to focus a lot of your attention, because one-on-one right now can be wonderful. Okay. 2 weeks after the new moon today, we have a full moon. And that's on September 17th in 25 degrees of Pisces. It's in your first house. And so this full moon, which is an eclipse, says, I'm doing it my way. It offsets that 7th house that seems to be saying, well, what about me? What about my way? Blend the two. Blend the two. So you've got a lot of introspection. When we have 8th house, it's magical. It's transformational. So have a beautiful September and come back and see me in Well, come back and see me next month, October, because that is when the full moon is an eclipse, and it can be very exciting. So, till we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.